Mamelodi Sundowns will play both legs of the CAF Champions League preliminary second round matches against Mbabane Swallows at home. The Eswatini champions are not allowed to play at home, since none of the stadiums are approved to host CAF matches. Sundowns coach Manqoba Mngqithi is grateful they won't have to travel to Eswatini, especially since Bafana players arrived back in the country on Wednesday evening.
I think that's a very big significance if you consider that we are only seeing Bafana players today. We are only seeing Peter Shalulile today. And if we were supposed to be traveling tomorrow, or maybe traveling today to Swaziland, it could have been even more difficult for us. But the fact that the game is played locally gives us a little bit of a chance to have our players, and also maybe for them to take part in our matchday -1 training without much issues.
Sundowns will still assess the condition of the club's Bafana players. You featured in the two tough matches against Uganda and South Sudan in the last few days. The South African champions will be wary of Swallows, who overcame Mozambican team Ferroviário Beira in the previous round. Mngqithi says they are a tricky side capable of causing an upset.
We are playing against the champions of Swaziland, who have got three elements that are very dangerous. They are very good on set pieces, very good on set pieces. They are very strong on transition, and you are playing against a very quick team.
Goalkeeper Dennis Onyango, along with another veteran, Themba Zwane, are the two survivors who won the Champions League in 2016, and is aware of the prestige that comes with playing in the biggest tournaments of the continent.
Champions League is the biggest tournament on the continent in terms of club, and of course the AFL. Not a lot of people might watch the league, but the Champions League is all over the world, and it gives more advantage to the players to show what they can do. You've seen players when they go play in the semi-finals or the group stages, because now the games are being televised. There's someone out there who's watching. I believe that even Ronwen's nominations, it's because he was playing in the big tournaments.
Sundowns have not scored a goal in the 3 official matches in the MTN 8 this season. They recently signed Bafana star Ikram Reyners to solve the problem, but Mngqithi says the former Stellenbosch star must earn his spot.
It's very important that we manage that arrival and that integration very well, because it can also destabilize our change room, because sometimes we as coaches, we tend to look down on what we had before other players arrived, and that makes a very big difference and can cause a lot of problems in the change room, because I do believe when you bring a player like Ikram, it's because we want him to add on what we have, but it's not that we want to minus certain individuals.
Meanwhile, injured star Mbinkosi Lodge is close to making a return, while Sipombula might be available for selection this weekend. But Muthobi Mvala, Divine Lunga and Kigen Johannes are still on the mend. Vincent Titula, SABC News, Lorkop in Kempton Park.